Shout out to the big man on YouTube for inspiring me to make my own ranking video of treasure hunts for Hot Wheels. Because of how his video and how passionate he is in the video really inspired me. I want to dedicate this video to him, so yeah, let's get to the video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the first video. Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing the first video inside the J110 Love studio here at the house, and today we are going to be ranking over 100 Hot Wheels, but they're all treasure hunts. This goes from the year 2016 down to where we are in 2026 right now. So yeah, let's begin. Rig Storm 2016 in green. This one's very nice, and I'm a big fan of these trucks, especially the treasure hunts, as long as they're not like ugly ones, you know? This one goes in S tier. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there. Up next, we have a 2011 Corvette Grand Sport, which we have not seen in the mainline since 2016 until 2026. This release came out. Excuse me. Anyways, this one is a really nice Corvette. I like the color of it, and yeah, I like Corvettes in general. This one's really nice. So this one's going in S tier. Up next, we have Rip Rod. These are all 2016 to 2026 ones. So there might be some that have multiple that are treasure hunts, such as Tooligan. We have a 2024 and a 2020 and a 2017 release. Hot Wheels 4 Transit Connect we have in 2017 and 2024, etc. So yeah. Up next we have Rip Rod in gray. This one's really nice. I like the colors that they chose for this one. Cat, stop! Sorry, my cat was scratching the stairs, and I just had to stop him. Anyways, this one goes in A tier. Up next, we have Forward Speed in yellow. This one is not very exciting. Even though it hasn't been seen in a while, I don't know if I would buy this one in 2026 if it came out. This one's going in D tier. Up next, we have a Dodge Charger SRT8 in red. This one's a very nice Dodge Charger. I like that. I like when they do cop cars. I like when they do police cars and service vehicles. Like you know, the colors and the colors and the graphics can be pretty eye-catching. Is what I'm trying to say. This one goes in S tier. Next, we have Mountain Mauler. This one's okay. I'm gonna have to put this one in B tier. This one is pretty cool, but at the same time, it could use a little more detail, and the color could have been a little better. So yeah, this one's going in B tier. Next, we have Mig Rig in Chrome as part of the Super Chromes series. I like the choice of the blue wheels along with the silver paint job. It's just this one. Actually, I'm gonna put this one in A tier. So yeah, this is going in order of all treasure hunts in order of release and case, like from A case to Q case, and along with the years, as long as from each year we have 2016 to 2026. So yeah. Up next we have Grease Rod. Ugh, what is this? It's some sort of battle car with a long gun on the front. This one I'm gonna have to put in F tier because this one isn't very exciting. Anyways, next one we have is Let's Go in blue. This one goes in C tier because it is cool in a sense that kids would like it and that an adult could like it too, but it's not really my thing for ride-ons, honestly. So yeah, that one goes in C tier. Up next we have Bad Bagger in blue. This one goes in D tier as it's a motorcycle. You know, I'm not a big fan of motorcycles because they don't really work on the track that well because of how skinny they are. Some of them get stuck in like the Hot Wheels City playsets and other playsets. Up next we have Nightburner in red. This one goes in B tier. I like how they brought this one back after a long time. Well, not really. It came out, the last time we saw it was in 2013 as a treasure hunt. I don't know exactly when it also came out, but this one, it's not horrible. This one, the next one, however, does not look that great. T-Rex Destroyer in pink. This one is not very fun to see. I mean, it is a creature car, and I'm not a big fan of creature cars. Honestly, I used to be a fan of them, and I used to have a couple of them. I mean, a lot of them, but this one doesn't really look eye-catching to me. Same with Howlin' Heat in green. This one goes in D tier, although it is less ugly. It's just D tier means meh. Next we have Repo Duty in orange. This one goes in B tier in orange. I like this one. It's just that we don't see it very often. And even though it was one of my first Hot Wheels, I don't know when we'll see it again. Actually, I'm going to put that one in A tier. Finally, for 2016, we have Dune Crusher in blackish gray. This one I'm going to have to put in, is it S tier? Ignore the warning, because that's just because the URL right here is very long, over 2,000 characters. If I scroll up and click this, the current URL exceeds 2,000 characters. So yeah, this one goes in A tier. It could have been a little better. Up next, we have Winning Formula in black for 2017 now. This one I do like, however, I prefer the yellow color that came out alongside it. This one goes in B tier. Up next, we have this Fangula in black. Fangula in black. It's good to see this one. It's good to see these cool fantasy cars, as long as they're not the ugly ones like Grease Rod ugly. But this one, I like the green color that came out alongside it better. 2017 and 2018 had different colors where they had numerous releases. One was a treasure hunt and one was not a treasure hunt, and it was a standard regular release. But it was cool to see recolors for treasure hunts. But yeah, I need water. Up next, we have Dragon Blaster in purple. This one is going in E tier mainly because it's a creature car, although I did have one of these releases when I was a kid. It was alright, but I'm not a big creature car fan anymore. Anyways, that one goes in E tier. Next, we have a 1969 Camaro Z28. This one looks better than the recolor, so I'm going to have to put this one in S tier. Actually A tier because it is tuned and not everybody appreciates tuned cars. So yeah. Tooligan goes in D tier. This one is an Xpero Motors car. I really don't like those kinds of castings. Really don't like that series of Hot Wheels. Although the Crate Racer one is very nice. Unfortunately, this one goes in D tier. We will have to deal with it again in 2024 coming up. So Plowed in Blue. This one I do like. It's just I'm gonna have to put this one in B tier because maybe they could do a purple color. I don't know what it could. I don't know what would make it look good, but it would. It does look like a very cool snowplow truck. And we have HW Pursuit in black. This one goes in C tier because I'm not a big fan of the color in black. And then we have Fandango. This one I don't like the color. I don't like the graphics of the treasure hunt one either. I prefer the recolor instead. So I'm gonna have to put this one in D tier. Up next we have Pedal Driver in blue, another ride-on casting. So this one goes in C tier because it is. Actually, I'm gonna have to put this one in B tier because there is another treasure hunt release of this one. It's just not very exciting. It's just a lot of people don't like it as much. Up next, we have Blade Raider in red. This one we haven't seen in quite a long time. I mean, this one we haven't seen recently, ever since 2022. This one we haven't seen as much as the Bone Shaker, but this one I'm gonna have to put in B tier. So far, B tier has the most. I'm looking outside to see what my dog's doing. Hope she's not being too big of a distraction. Up next we have Aerodynamic in yellow. Some of these I had to grab the card version. That way I could be able to keep them on to add them to the tier list. This one goes in D tier because there's not much going on with it, although the yellow color and the orange wheels look very nice. Up next we have 24 hours in orange. 24 hours in orange goes in B tier in orange. I like the blue color a little more, and also this is one of my friend's favorite Hot Wheels. He's one of the few friends I have that collects Hot Wheels. Up next we have the Hot Wheels 4 Transit Connect in black. This one looks very nice in the pink color. This one I liked because I love pizza. However, this color could have been a little better for the treasure hunt. However, we will see it in 2024 in a little better release. This one goes in C tier. Blast Lane, not a big fan of motorcycles. This one goes in D tier. Pharaoh Docks in gold. I like the Super Chrome series. I just wish they had put more realism in the cars. Like this gold one, I like the green and I like the turquoise accents to it, so I'm gonna have to put this one in A tier. Up next we have Stingrod 2 in blue. 2018 was a very poor year for Hot Wheels, as a lot of them were just straight up ugly releases. Stingrod 2, D tier. Up next we have El Viento in blue. This one goes in A tier because of how nice the blue is. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this one in S tier. It's one of the best ones. It has a removable canopy and a removable splitter, front splitter. And then we have Tankinator. This one goes in F tier because this one's one of those ride-on cars that just doesn't look good. It's a tank, a war tank that has a spinning turret. Up next, we have a motorcycle. Street Stealth is actually one of the least horrible motorcycles. This yellow color is fine. Zombot, what the heck is this? Ugh. Holy crap. I don't like the red. I don't like how it has a gun on it. You know what? This one's going in F tier, not E tier. This one is not very exciting because it's just a rock'em sock'em robot on wheels, and there's not a cab on it. I mean, yes, it is for kids, but still, some of us adult collectors aren't really a fan of some of the fantasy castings. Me, it really depends. As long as it's not like T-Rex Destroyer or Dragon Blaster. So yeah, up next we have Rockster in blue. I like the color of this one. I just wish we saw it more, so that's why it's going in A tier. Blitz Speeder, I really like this gold color. It looks really nice with the gold on gold, with the rims and the color. Up next we have Roadster in white. This one goes in B tier because I like the casting, and also the part I did was a reference to Lamley Group, a Hot Wheels YouTuber who I used to watch growing up. However, a lot of people don't really like him, but I'm trying to stay out of drama, you know. This one goes in B tier, and then we have the purple cool combi bus, the Volkswagen bus that has an open hatch, an open trunk. This one goes in C tier because of how it doesn't do well on the track, even though it looks really cool. Bump Around, another bumper car one. This one's really miscellaneous. This one goes in E tier. Hollow back in purple. I love this purple. The purple looks nice. Purple is actually one of my favorite colors on cars. Then we have Quick Bite in green. This one's a lot better than the upcoming one in orange. This one is a green food truck that had been around for a long time. This one I'm gonna have to put in A tier because this one I do like. It's just we need to see better treasure hunt releases in the future. And we have Ratical Racer in blue. This one is a rat themed Hot Wheel. This one does go in D tier because it is a creature car. However, it's not that ugly. Just like Howlin' Heat. I mean, I could get by with buying one. It's just this one I don't really. It's just still I don't collect creature cars. Oh look, a Batmobile, 1989 version of the classic Batmobile. This one goes in A tier because Batmobiles do look cool. It's just this one. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. Up next we have my favorite one, Crate Racer in purple. This is one of the few Experiment Motors cars I actually like. In all honesty, this one is a truck with a rocking engine on the back. Now that's pretty funny. Up next we have Bazooka in green. This one is another ride-on car. It's some sort of a missile bazooka car. However, it just doesn't look right to me. However, we will see some better treasure hunts coming up. Stingrod in regular Stingrod, not Stingrod 2. This one, I don't know if this one would fit on the track, so that one's going in D tier. I don't get why they had to make this one a treasure hunt of all things. And we have the 1969 Chevelle, which is actually another awesome treasure in orange. This one I put in S tier because the color's nice, the wheels are nice, I like the graphics, and yeah, treasure hunts are fun to look at and fun to look for. Twin Mill in gold, S tier. It's a classic 1969 Hot Wheel. It's the oldest Hot Wheel that is still being produced to this day. And then we have Humvee in blue. This one goes in A tier because I like the Humvee. It's just this blue one. I don't know if I would have liked. I don't know if I like the graphics, but the blue color alone looks nice. And then we have the Corvette Stingray in chrome. I like this one. It has red, white, and blue livery with. It kind of reminds us of the American flag with red, white, and blue, along with the stars on it. This one has to go in S tier. I like this one. I also noticed that Race Grooves likes this one a lot. When I was watching his unboxing video back in the day, before I even had a YouTube channel. And then we have Head Starter in yellow. This one's kind of funky. I'm putting this one in C tier. This one, I like the color. It's just it's a little weird. Then we have the Armored Truck in blue. This one goes in A tier. And then we have the Custom Ford Bronco. I always wanted this one, but I never found it. This one has to go in A tier. Fastbed Hauler, I love this one a lot. I actually have this one in my collection. It's just in my messy bedroom. And then we have Cyber Speeder in in gray. I like Cyber Speeder a lot. This one, I don't know what it is, but it looks really nice. And we have Shark Cruiser. This one was my first treasure hunt as a collector. This one I'm going to have to put in C tier. Because although it is a creature car, I did like it at the time, and it still looks a little cool to me, but you get what I mean. I'm not a fan of it anymore as much. The Batman animated series, this one goes in C tier. Actually, it goes in A tier because I like the Batman animated series Batmobile. However, I just wish they could have gone with a different color here. And then we have a 1967 Camaro in blue. This one, I like this one. I like the art car livery when they do Hot Wheels as treasure hunts because this one is really wacky in a good way. And we have 2020 Bubble-Matic in. Okay, that was 2019. Then we have 2020 in red. This one has to go in C tier because it is one of those experimenter cars and I'm not a big fan. Then we have HW Metro, another one of my least favorite Hot Wheels series. However, this Mercedes-Benz Unimog looks very cool. I like the black. I like the police truck SWAT livery. However, Grass Chomper, another one, which I got in a case from Santa. And this one I didn't really like. This one is I wanted to find it. I wanted to buy it at Target, but my mom said you can wait. And yeah, I kind of didn't want to because it was a rare one. But yeah, I got it for Christmas. And we have Buns of Steel in blue. This one is a pretty wacky truck. It has a burger. It's some sort of burger truck with French fries coming out of the hood. Coming out of the cab. That one goes in C tier because some people just don't really like it. And it's not just you guys' opinion, but my opinion too. And then we have the Batman Arkham Asylum Batmobile. This one has to go in A tier. Actually, this one goes in B tier. Because it could be a little better. I mean, I do like it. It's just not as good as Rigstorm. And we have Circle Trucker in gray. I love this one, especially the orange and the gray as the Track Stars one. And then we have the Dodge Charger Daytona, another tuned one. This one goes in A tier. Sorry, I had to check my recording software. And then we have the 2013 Hot Wheels Chevy Camaro Special Edition, another rare one that I never found. Pretty much all of them from 2020 that I liked, I'd never found. This one goes in S tier. Then we have power pistons in yellow. This is the only one I found that I liked. And we have the custom 1956 Ford truck in yellow. This one looks, I love the wacky colors. I like when they do that kind of wacky colors livery on there. I'm really thirsty. The Ford truck, I really like this one. Along with the 67 Mustang from the previous year, 2019. However, Mustang Hunter doesn't really like it. I'm surprised. And I told him I like it. And then we have Dune Daddy in pink. This one has to go in S tier. Then we have Tricera Truck, another creature car truck, but this one has to go in C tier. Actually, it goes in D tier because it's not that ugly. Actually, it goes in C tier because it's not very ugly. And then we have the Chevy Silverado. I like this green one a lot. This one is very nice in green. And my mom had to trade this one for me at some guy's workplace. Because she wanted me to be happy. I mean, obviously. And we have Dodge Viper RT10 in blue. This one goes in S tier. Now 2020 is through. Now let's do Baja Bone Shaker from 2021. Excuse me. And we have Baja Bone Shaker in black. I love the orange skull wheels they put on there. It looks very fun. It would be very fun to drive that one. What's this one doing? A hot dog car? Really? Street Wiener goes in D tier because of how it doesn't look very nice. I don't like the food cars anymore. Yeah, I'm not a food car guy anymore. And the custom 1977 Dodge van in white. This one, another art car one. This one looks very nice. This one I do like. It's just I never found it. I never found the Street Wiener. Motosaurus, another F tier one because that one's ugly. Skull Shaker reminds me of those stupid toilet videos from 2023 that were just brain rot. Big L to that. And then we have Tread Shredder in E tier. This one's a motorcycle. It doesn't really go that fast. It only has a piece that holds it and makes it able to stand up. Yeah, that's what's saving it from going into F tier. And then we have Dior 2 in blue. This one is going into S tier because that one's very popular. For Hot Wheels Acceleracers fanatics, that one goes in S tier. Then the Chrysler Pacifica goes in B tier because this one, I do have this one also. This one I wish we had better releases of. Mustang Funny Car also goes in A tier. 1991 Mazda MX-5 Miata, S tier. Actually, it goes in. The Mustang went in S tier, not A tier. Ollie Rocket in black goes in S tier. Also, this one's a very nice one. 1978 Dodge Little Red Express truck, S tier. Justice League Batmobile, B tier. 1965 Ford Galaxy, A tier. I really wanted this one, but you can't always get what you want, and that's just that truth just sucks. And we have the Lamborghini Countach police car in white. This one's my favorite one. It has to go in S tier because this one is just Hot Wheels at its best of creating licensed car treasure hunts. The Dark Knight Batmobile in blue does go in A tier. However, I never found this one. And then we have Quick Bite in orange. This is the weird one I was talking about when it came to Quick Bite. This one has to go in D tier because of its weird livery. And then we have Pixel Shaker in green. This one is very Minecraft-esque. It's just this one doesn't really excite me. It would excite one of my cousins though, but I'm not gonna say his name for privacy reasons. Turned Twin Mill in black. This one goes in C tier because this one I actually have, and Twin Mill doesn't look very bad in this tuned style. We're almost done. Then we have Draftinator in orange. This one goes in S tier. This one's a very nice truck. Unlike the rest of them that started 2022 off. And then we have 2017 Jeep Wrangler, another S tier one. Then we have Duck and Roll, another peg warmer. This one goes in F tier because it is just so ugly. And we have Morris Mini in yellow. This one goes in C tier because I'm not a big fan of Mini Coopers. I'm not a fan of Mini Coopers, but that one doesn't look horrible. And we have Gotta Go, a toilet truck. This one goes in D tier because it's an Experiment Motors one. Then we have a 1987 Dodge U100. This one goes in A tier because this one goes in A tier because I wish I had found it, but it looks very nice. And then 1958 Chevy Impala. This one goes in A tier. I thought I saw a spider behind my computer. And then we have HB Warp Speeder, another one of my favorite treasure hunts. This one goes in S tier. Then we have the not Rising Climb. Hello. And we have the 1998 Honda 1998 Subaru Impreza 22B STI version. I never found this one, but it does look nice. It goes in B tier. And we have Muslin Blown in black. This one looks nice. I'm gonna have to put it in S tier. 1971 Mustang Funny Car. This one really made Mustang Hunter happy when he found it. Hello? Just listen to this. Hello? Why did it go right there? It's not supposed to go right there. To clean my glasses. 1 second. Now, let's get back. Then we have Radiant Express in red. This one goes in S tier because I like this weird style of truck. And we have Surf Crete in crazy in crazy pink. I like this one. The BMW R motorcycle goes in F tier because this one doesn't stand up at all when you try to stand it up. It needs something like a pen to hold it up so it can be posed, according to the Hot Wheels fandom wiki, which I will post a link to in the description down below. Mad Props in gold goes in C tier. Then we have Mod Rod in blue. This one a lot of people never really liked, but this one I like in blue. That's all that matters. As long as I like it and you guys respect my opinions. And then we have Rising Climb in blue. No, not right there. This one's another really nice treasure in blue. I like the color of this one. And we have Donut Drifter in orange. Another one of those cheesy food cars. It has to go in D tier. Ducati 1199 Panigale in white. That one goes in D tier. Actually, it goes in C tier because it is one of the few motorcycles that looks cool. However, it's not that some motorcycle still, but I don't really like it. Then we have the 1995 Jeep Cherokee in white. This one goes in A tier because if I don't find it, sometimes that makes me want to put it in A tier. And we have the Toyota Land Cruiser in tan. This one goes in S tier because that one looks nice. Same with Mad Fast. Hello, why isn't it going into the right? Oh, there it is. Time Shifter, another nice one. Tuned Volkswagen Golf MK1, another one of those ugly tuned ones. This is what I mean by the tuned cars not looking very nice. This one in blue doesn't look nice at all. I mean, it looks okay, but not the best. Then the 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel. This one goes in A tier. Actually, this one goes in B tier because I wish I had found it, and it looks very nice. Then the Volkswagen Baja Bug. This one goes in D tier because this one I don't like. I like the livery. It's just the wheels make it too wide to fit on the Hot Wheels tracks. And what if some kid wanted to race it, but it didn't? But he found out that it didn't fit on the track. That would be disappointing. Then the 1947 Chevy Fleetline in black. That one goes in B tier. Ain't Fair in. Now here's 2024. Ain't Fair in black goes in A tier. And we have two again in purple. This one goes in D tier also, along with its 2017 counterpart. Then we have the custom 1953 Chevy in purple. And this one goes in B tier because it does look nice. It's just it could be a little better, even though it is purple. Batman Forever Batmobile. This one goes in A tier. Actually, this one goes in S tier, despite being a Batmobile, because it looks so clean. Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400. This one goes in A tier. I don't know why I like this version of the Mach-E. It's just the real life one doesn't look that great. So that's what's preventing it from being in a higher tier. Dragon Wagon F tier. Purple Passion S tier because I wish I had found it. Although I wish I had found it. It was the only treasure I did not find in 2024. I found all of them except that one. However, I left the Honda Super Cub. I gave the Hot Wheels 4 Transit Connect to my sister. Honda Super Cub Custom goes in E tier because it can only stand up, not race, which is kind of killing the rhythm of Hot Wheels. And we have Bone Shaker in white. That one goes in S tier. Then we have Car de Asada, another weird one. This one's a food car that goes in E tier because it is a weird looking taco car. Ugh. And then we have Hot Wheels 4 Transit Connect 2024 version. This one goes in A tier. Then we have the DMC DeLorean in silver. This one looks nice. I liked the Rolling Metal series from 2024. When are they going to do that one again? I hope they do it again, but if not, that's okay. 1959 Chevy Impala, A tier, along with the 1958 Impala. Then the Porsche 928 S Safari, this one goes in S tier. See what I mean? There's a lot in S tier. And the Ford Performance Super Van 4, this one goes in C tier. Fished and chipped in brown. This one isn't horrible. I'm putting this one in B tier though. And we have mailed it in purple. This one I like. It's just, this one I really like. I like the purple color. Paddle driver, this version isn't as, this one is what a lot of people never really liked, including my man Raza. He thought it was cool, then realized how ugly this one is. D case, I mean, this one goes in D tier. Rig Storm in purple. We're almost done, guys. Rig Storm in purple goes in S tier, along with the green color. Then the 1985 Honda City Turbo 2, S tier. We're really cooking for 2025. Birthday burner and this one's birthday cake food car, D tier. Then we have Chill Mill in purple, which goes in A tier. Because I like how they made the milk truck into a hot sauce truck. This one goes in A tier. Then we have a Nissan Leaf Nismo RCO2 in green. This one also took me a while to find, along with Chill Mill. The Chevrolator I never found in blue. This one goes in C tier because it's just so flat. Honda S800 Racing, S tier. Shark Bite in green, E tier. 1966 Triumph Tiger 100, F tier, because this one doesn't stand up either. Same with the BMW R9T Racer. 1984 Audi Sport Quattro. This one took me a while to find. Then we have a Triumph TR6 in gray. This one goes in A tier. 1980. Now on to 2026. We're almost done, guys. 1987 Buick Regal GNX in purple. This one goes in S tier. Same with the 1992 Dodge Viper RT10. However, the one after this one, Electro Silhouette, the next two look super ugly. This one goes in B tier. Hot Wings E tier. I'm not a hot sauce person, but this one, another one that is a big loser sign. This one goes in F tier. The Cone Shaker. Ugh. I don't know who motivated this casting to be made as a treasure on it, because it just looks so ugly. And then we have a 2016 Ford GT, no, not 2Jet Z quite yet. 2016 Ford GT Race in yellow. This one I keep on begging to have in a giveaway for Hunting Hot Wheels International. His name's Chris. So yeah, Chris, if you're watching this, please include it in the giveaway, because I really need it. No! Get out of the console. And we have 2Jet Z in gold. This one goes in A tier, because it could be a little better. Amaru GTC, I like the casting, but it has to go in B tier because the color's okay. Total Disposal in gray. This one goes in A tier because Total Disposal we haven't seen in a while, and this one actually looks pretty nice. And there you have it, my friends. We have all 2016 and 2020, all the way to 2026 treasure hunts for Hot Wheels ranked on this tier list website. If you want to check it out, a link is in the description below. However, it will take up a lot of data on your computer due to this 2,000 characters message. Anyways, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, rock on.